Where was the president, viewers? The president was absent from the event. President was in town. Vice president absent from the event. Vice president was in town. Chief of staff absent from the event. Chief of staff was in town. Asiedu Nketiah has managed to exclude all of these people from a major NDC event like the 34th anniversary of the party. This is incredible. I mean, Flight Lieutenant Rawlings will not be happy with this. I mean, Justice D.F. Annan will not be happy with this. Why is the chairman excluding everyone else from the party? Let's look at the number of ministers. The key, John Mahama has only, 58 ministers. This is Finance Minister Kaysel Atuforsen. He was absent from the event. This is Honorable John Jinapo. He was absent from the event. Dominic Ayini, Attorney General, absent from the event. Of course, you won't expect Haruna Idrisu to be there. He's fighting with Asiedu Nketiah and might not want to share the same stage with him. So Haruna Idrisu, understandably absent. Eric Opoku, Agric Minister, also the contestants for the big ticket, absent. Kwame Abuja, absent. Ahmed Ibrahim, local government minister, didn't go. Elizabeth Ofuso-Ajari, trade minister, didn't go. Ablanji Fagoma, she should have been there to show the tourism dancing that she's so well noted for. She was absent. Dr. Agnes Momo Latte, she didn't go. Emiliata, she didn't go. Emiliata is a cadre of the party. She didn't go. George Opariado, the Minister for Employment and Youth and all of that, he didn't go. George Opariado is in fact an existing party official. He's the national youth organizer of the party. Until the next election, which is soon, he's the national youth organizer of the party. He didn't show up. Can you imagine how one person, Johnson Asiedu Nketiah's ambition to become the leader of the NDC has so violently divided the party that on 34 years of existence of the NDC, the president, NDC is in power. Fortunately, NDC is in power when they are celebrating this significant milestone. The president is absent. Chief of staff is absent. Key ministers of the government and members of parliament are absent. NDC has 188 members of parliament. Shouldn't all these members of parliament have been at an event like that? Yes, indeed. All of them should have been there. How many members of parliament did we identify? 2. The majority leader and the founder's daughter. That's what happened. This is where Asiedu Nketiah has brought the party to. This is the situation. This is how bad the Asiedu Nketiah fight is. My Uncle Johnson, I'm still supporting him anyway. But this is how bad the fight has become. This is where he's taking the NDC party to. Let me take you back and look at how the NDC started. Just give me 1 minute. I'll take you back. Let's watch this video and see how the NDC started. So let's play. The guy was pouring libation. Now, this is the foundation of the NDC. Some people put their life together. Asiedu Nketiah says that he's one of them. And they had a spiritual event, very important spiritual event. Look at this from Cape Coast in 1992. Have a look.
Asasi yambo na mwa enza wakula biasa nduko toko enza asuna fo enza bretu enza wayuku enza ebia na enza akuwa na enza akuna enza na nanu enza enne adi ani enna ne yanwini ne yansusio enne abam Ghana na nanu enza na nanu ma ki etresa ho ya kene ya da ya so na ye ya se na wo man ban na ya rewe no ene ba ma Jerry John.
You saw that, didn't you? Yes, that's a spiritual foundation. It's very, very important for all of these institutions that want to last long. And now, after 34 years of existence, now let's go back to the same event. How the chairman of the day, the first chairman of NDC, Alhaji Isifu Ali, people say they were co-chairman and the other chairman was called A.A. Munufie. But this was Alhaji Isifu Ali taking the chair at the function to announce the new party's first flag bearer for the upcoming elections of 1992. Have a look at Isifu Ali.
Honorable delegates, with these credentials of the proposed candidate, I can only urge this Congress to unanimously endorse the nominations which have come from the constituencies. Long live the revolution, long live the National Democratic Congress, long live the Lieutenant retired John Rawlings, long live Ghana.
So NDC people have been celebrating since the members of the diplomatic corps were there. Is that Nketiah I see there? So if you see them, you can tell me what their names are. This is Nketiah. Is him? Yes. No, is it him? No, it wouldn't be him. This is Sinari. This is Harry Sawyer. This is Obeda Samoa sitting next to Harry Sawyer. So this is J.H. Oswa Champon and Ohine Jekum. Alaji Hudu Yaya over there. PV Obin. Yes, that's PV Obin. You can't miss that one. Alhaji Mahama Idrisu and Betty Mold Idrisu. Hey, these are old pictures. So that's JJ appearing at the rally the next day in Cape Coast, still in military gear. JJ was still in military gear when he was going to accept nomination to be a civilian candidate. Alhaji Hudu Yaya is with him, the general secretary of the party. This is the first Congress of the NDC. Yeah, JJ hoists the NDC flag. He has accepted the NDC nomination. He is going to be the NDC candidate for the election coming up in 1992. So you saw it, didn't you? That's Isifo Ali announcing the first flag bearer of the National Democratic. You heard my voice behind identifying some of them. It's a very interesting video that is part of our important archives. So this is the story, viewers. This is the story. Let me know if I'm wrong. John Mahama did not attend the event of the NDC's 34th anniversary. Vice President did not attend the event of the NDC's 34th anniversary. Chief of Staff did not attend the event. 188 members of parliament, 58 ministers, all boycotted the event because they don't want to be associated with Asiedu Nketiah's ambition to become leader of the party. What is going on? It's important for all Ghanaians to be involved because it's about NDC, but NDC is a major political party in Ghana. If somebody is tearing a major political party in Ghana apart, we should be worried. We don't want tomorrow MPP comes to power and there's no real opposition to check the MPP and tell us what they are doing right and what they are doing. We always need a very strong government, a very strong opposition. The MPP looks very, very strong now, isn't it? Very, very strong opposition. But do we want our government party to be torn apart by one man's ambition? Johnson, Asiedu, Nketiah. You can hold NDC's 34th anniversary and the president of Ghana doesn't attend. I'm worried because this is the government party. If there's friction between ministers and party chairman and they are cutting each other and undermining each other, it affects the government. It affects the performance of the government of the NDC. If the government's performance is very low, it will affect you and I. It will affect everyone. So please, those of you who know, let me understand. But I chanced on another video that perhaps made me understand why President Mahama didn't want to be there. I am sure that President Mahama was told that this activity was going to be undertaken at the event. And it's an activity in favor of Johnson Asiedu Nketiah. I'd like you to watch this video and particularly listen to the sound behind it. So Asiedu Nketiah is shaking hands with people and they are calling him incoming, a flag bearer. Now, President Mahama must have heard that they were going to stage this thing. And he doesn't want to be sitting down there as a leader of the party, president of Ghana, wanting to see out his mandate in a successful way so that he can achieve a great legacy. And he has to be saddled with this unwholesome competition of who is coming after me. And he's sitting at the event and this is party chairman and people are shouting, party chairman is incoming. No. But that's what Asiedu Nketiah planned and he plotted it. And it was for John Mahama's attention. See the video. This is what happened.
The next president. Our next president. Chairman General. When the president is here. Chairman 1. Chairman 1. President, when he is here. When he is here. He is very humble. The most humblest people.
So you know that my story is verifiable. It's not. I'm not making it up. You saw it. This is how it is. This is what they were telling us in Nketiah there. That's why John Mahama didn't come. I mean, I'm confused, as you may be too. 34th anniversary of NDC, all these people didn't show up. I'm confused. Please, if you are confused like me, send a message.